Is almost here, and some big movies are out, both for home streaming and in select reopened theaters. Joining us to break it all down is our extra entertainment movie critic, Erin Keeney. Good morning, Erin.
Good morning, Jenny. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. So I am so excited about this new one. My husband and I have already decided as soon as it's out in a theater here, we are going to go see it. Tenet, because I loved Inception and I love Christopher Nolan too. So what do you know about this? Because I know they weren't doing like advanced screeners, right?
Exactly. I don't know that much about this film. What I do know is, yes, this has been a long time in the making. Audiences have been waiting months and months. It's been postponed so many times. So finally, yes, it is here in theaters in the U.S. Some good news, though, there are some theaters in Oregon that are now opening this weekend. So you might be able to check out something around the Portland area, a little more on the outskirts, that's going to be showing Tenet this weekend. So yeah, Shrouded in Secrecy. We didn't get a lot of details. I did not receive a screener for this film, so I have not seen it yet. This is very typical Nolan style.
Yeah.
He keeps things under wraps. Kind of adds to the excitement with it. Yeah, but what I do know, we still don't know if it is kind of a sequel to Inception that we talked about a couple of weeks ago, but John David Washington stars in this. We know him from BlacKkKlansman, and he's a secret agent from an organization known as Tenet, and he has to journey through this dangerous time-bending world of international espionage to prevent World War III. So no big deal, right?
No big deal. Yeah.
No. The whole mission unfolds in something beyond real time. So this isn't really standard time travel that's happening in this movie. It's something called inversion. So something we're going to have to get into Christopher Nolan's brain to discover in this film. So Robert Pattinson also stars with longtime Nolan collaborators Michael Caine, and Kenneth Branagh plays the antagonist in this film. And like we said, it's been a long time in the making. A $25 million budget, shot all over the world. So we're going to see Denmark, India, and Estonia, just to name a few. One thing I want to add, and you probably know this, you said you and your husband are fans, but yes. Christopher Nolan, has a very distinct directorial brand.
Right.
But one of those things that he's known for is his use of complex sound design, right? So it's very intentional. It's a very visceral experience. So sometimes the dialogue in his films, you can't hear everything that the characters are saying. You might get the gist of a dialogue. There might be some ambient sound in there. That's really an intentional artistic move on his part. So just to kind of know that that's part of the style. Again, I haven't seen this film yet, but I imagine there will be some interesting use of sound mixing in this one as well.
Yeah,
really,
well, Inception, like I still don't totally understand it, but I like it. Like I just, I still am like, I don't know that I'm deep enough to get this, but I like it. So yeah, I'm excited for that. Now I will understand this next movie you're going to talk about, Mulan, finally coming out on Disney Plus. I'm excited for this too.
Oh, and I love this movie. I just saw this movie last night. So as you know, this is streaming only on Disney Plus. They decided to forego the theatrical release for this one. So if you have Disney Plus, it's $30 to get this film. So yeah, this is the live action remake of the 1998 film Mulan. It's based on a beautiful story that's 1,500 years old. So Mulan follows a young girl played by Yifei Liu. And she disguises herself as a young male soldier to serve in the Imperial Army in place of her ailing father. So she's out to protect her family and her country from invasion. And once she finally reveals who she really is, she becomes the best warrior in all of China. So this is directed by Nikki Caro. They had a $200 million budget. So what's cool is this is one of the biggest budgets ever for a female director. It shows on screen. It's a beautiful film, a lot of action. And the director says, she hopes that this will be considered more a war epic than a Disney princess movie. And I certainly got that vibe. So like I said, it's on Disney Plus, $30.
Yeah.
You have Plus if you want it this weekend. If you can wait till December, Disney just announced they will offer it for free to stream if you have a Disney Plus subscription.
Okay, good to know. Okay, and real quickly, we're running out of time, but Chadwick Boseman, we lost the Black Panther star last Friday. Two lesser-known films that I know you wanted to mention in case people haven't seen them of his.
Two great films. So Chadwick Boseman in Marshall, 2017. This takes place in the 1940s. He plays the first Black Supreme Court Justice Thurgood Marshall. It's not an autobiography movie. This focuses on one of the first cases in his legal career. Really, really, really interesting. Josh Gad also stars Sterling K. Brown and Kate Hudson. This one's called Marshall. You can stream. The second one is 42. This was back in 2013. Boseman plays Jackie Robinson and became the first Black athlete in Major League baseball. So Harrison Ford, of course, stars as the Brooklyn Dodgers manager who signs him on. And here's what's great. It's also playing in theaters. They're re-releasing this in theaters,
great.
7 theaters across the country this weekend in honor of Chadwick Boseman. So 42.
I have not seen either of those films, so I'm gonna have to check that out because I enjoyed him in Black Panther and The Five Bloods and the other films that he's been in. Erin Keeney, always good to see you. Hope you have a good Labor Day weekend.
Thank you so much, you too. I'll see you next week.
Yeah.